Good morning, friends. Today, I am going to read a book to you entitled Goldilocks and the Three Bears, retold and illustrated by Valeri Gorbachev. Before I start reading the book, let's talk about the parts of the book. This is the front cover, and at the back is the back cover. This is the spine. And I have here letters or words, and these letters or words compose the name of the book or the title. Now I have here a person's name. This person is the author of the book. What does an author do? The author writes the words. Now, I cannot find any other name, so that means Valeri Gorbachev is the author and at the same time, the illustrator. What does an illustrator do? The illustrator draws the pictures. Now, let's take a look at the picture in the front cover. What do you see? Yes, we have bears here. Let's count the bears. 1, 2, 3. There are 3 bears. Okay, how do these bears look? Now, it looks like this one is the mother bear. This is the baby bear, and this is the father bear. How does the father bear look? The father bear looks big. The mother bear looks the middle-sized bear, and the baby bear looks small. When I open the book, I have here the title page. The title page shows the title again and the author and the illustrator. Okay, let me share my screen. Goldilocks and the Three Bears, retold and illustrated by Valeri Gorbachev. This is the title page. Goldilocks and the Three Bears, retold and illustrated by Valeri Gorbachev. Once upon a time, there were 3 bears who lived together in a little cottage in the woods. There was a great big father bear, a middle-sized mother bear, and a wee small baby bear. One morning, the 3 bears decided to go for a walk in the woods while their breakfast porridge cooled. While they were gone, a little girl named Goldilocks came past their cottage. She peeked in the window, and when she saw that no one was at home, she went inside. There on the table sat the 3 bowls of porridge. The porridge smelled so delicious that Goldilocks just had to have some. First, she tried the porridge in the great big father bear's great big bowl, but it was too hot. Next, she tried the porridge in the middle-sized mother bear's middle-sized bowl, but it was too cold. Then she tried the porridge porridge in the wee small baby bear's wee small bowl, and it was just right. So she ate it all up. When she had finished the porridge, Goldilocks wandered into the sitting room where she found the three bears' chairs. First, she tried the great big father bear's great big chair, but it was too hard. Next, she tried the middle-sized mother bear's middle-sized chair, but it was too soft. Then she tried the wee small baby bear's wee small chair, and it was just right. So Goldilocks sat down in the chair and broke it all to bits. Then Goldilocks went upstairs where she found the three bears' beds. First, she tried the great big father bear's great big bed, but it was too hard. Next, she tried the middle-sized mother bear's middle-sized bed, but it was too soft. Then she tried the wee small baby bear's wee small bed, and it was just right. So Goldilocks lay down and fell fast asleep. No sooner had Goldilocks fallen asleep than the three bears returned home. Their walk had made them very hungry, so they hurried right into the kitchen. Goldilocks had left the spoon in the great big father bear's porridge. "Someone has been eating my porridge," said the great big father bear in his great big voice. The middle-sized mother bear saw the spoon had been left in her bowl of porridge too. "Someone has been eating my porridge," said the middle-sized mother bear in her middle-sized voice. Then the wee small baby bear looked at his bowl of porridge. "Someone has been eating my porridge," cried the wee small baby bear in his wee small voice. "And they've eaten it all up." The three bears hurried into the sitting room. Goldilocks had knocked the pillow off the great big father bear's chair. "Someone has been sitting in my chair," said the great big father bear in his great big voice. The pillow on the middle-sized mother bear's chair had been moved too. "Someone has been sitting in my chair," said the middle-sized mother bear in her middle-sized voice. Then the wee small baby bear looked at his chair. "Someone has been sitting in my chair," cried the wee small baby bear in his wee small voice. "And they've broken it to bits." Then the three bears went upstairs. Goldilocks had messed up the covers on the great big father bear's bed. "Someone has been sleeping in my bed," said the great big father bear in his great big voice. The covers on the middle-sized mother bear's bed had been messed up too. "Someone has been sleeping in my bed," said the middle-sized mother bear in her middle-sized voice. Then the wee small baby bear looked at his bed. "Someone has been sleeping in my bed," cried the wee small baby bear in his wee small voice. "And here she is!" Goldilocks woke with a start. She leapt out of bed, jumped through the window, clambered down from the roof, and ran away just as fast as she could go. What happened to Goldilocks afterward? No one knows. The three bears never saw her again, and they lived happily ever after in their cottage in the woods. The end. And here is Goldilocks in the woods. Hmm. Okay. Now here in my background, I have here the works of my students, and they were cutting out the pictures that I photocopied, and then they colored, I photocopied the pictures and then they colored them. The cottage, Goldilocks, the bears, the bowls, the chairs, the beds. After they colored them, they cut them out and then arranged them. So I showed them that they have to put the cottage up here and then Goldilocks here. And then I let them arrange the bears according to the size. So Father Bear is first here because he's big. And then the next one is Mother Bear, which is a middle-sized bear. And then the baby bear, which is small. And they did the same with the bowls and the chairs and the beds. So they arranged uh, a father bowl first because it's big, and then middle-sized bowl of mother bear, and the small-sized bowl of baby bear. Then they have put father bear's big chair here, and then the middle-sized chair of mother bear, and the small chair of baby bear, and same is true with the beds. They put um, father bear's bed here because it's the big one, and then the next one is mother's bed, mother bear's bed, which is middle-sized bed, and the baby bear's bed, which is small. So that's the skill arranging objects according to size. And also when they color, that's manipulation of tools. And when they cut them out, that's manipulation of tools again. Manipulation of the crayon, how they color, and how they handle the pair of scissors, like this or like that. So we have to check with our students how they handle, where they should put their thumb and the rest of the fingers. And I have a lefty pair of scissors too for those who use their left hand. So I have here the name of the children and the comments. And I have here covered too the names of the students. So thank you, friends. Now, that's all until the next reading of another story. Hello, we are still on the story Goldilocks and the Three Bears. That's the title. I finished reading that book. Now I am going to show you here the standard that I am focusing on with modeling and support, retell familiar stories or poems. And the objective is with modeling and support, I can retell familiar stories or poems. Then I have here the essential questions. Who are the characters in the story? Number two, what did the three bears do? Number three, what did Goldilocks do? Number four, what are the things Goldilocks? What are the things Goldilocks found in the cottage? With the rubric, you can get a star, which is found here that I covered because I covered the name and the comments that I did, and the picture that I did, whether it's a star, a smiley face, or check. So for the star, it says with modeling, the student was able to use gestures, words to retell parts of the story entitled Goldilocks and the Three Bears using his or her story chart. This is a story chart with very minimal help. So parts of the story only, not the whole story. If they can do it, the better. But that's the rubric. They can get a smiley face with this description. With modeling, the, the student was able to use gestures, words to retell parts of the story entitled Goldilocks and the Three Bears using his or her story chart with little help. Check mark with modeling, the student was able to use gestures, words to retell parts of the story entitled Goldilocks and the Three Bears using his or her story chart with more help. So, but before they can retell, they have to do their chart. So what I did was I photocopied the pictures and then I let them color, let them cut it out, and then I showed them in front. I had a model, so I arranged mine piece by piece. First, the cottage, then Goldilocks here. Then, you know, we had the answer, a question and answer portion. Who's the big one? Which bear is the big one? So they said father bear, and then the medium size is mother bear, and then the small size is baby bear. So we did the same thing to the bowls. Which bowl is the big one? So mother bear's bowl is the big one. So we have to put that first here because we are arranging the bowls according to their size. So father should have the big bowl, father bear should have the big bowl, mother bear should have the middle-sized bowl, since mother bear is the middle-sized bear, and baby bear should have a small bowl because baby bear is small. So we did the same thing with the chairs. Father bear is big, so he needs a big chair. Mother bear is a medium-sized bear, so she needs the medium-sized chair. Baby bear is small, so baby bear needs a small chair. This is father bear. Father bear is big, so he needs a big bed. Mother bear is a medium-sized bear, so she needs a medium-sized bed. Baby bear is small, so he needs a small bed. And then I tried to retell the story with them helping me. And then after that, I called them one by one to do their retelling using their own chart. Now, in this activity, retelling the story Goldilocks and the Three Bears, it has so many skills that go with it, like manipulation of tools, manipulation of belts, scissors, manipulation of crayons, and then brush and glue. To put glue at the back and then glue them here. And so the other one is arranging objects according to size. Okay, that's all, friends. Thank you so much. Thank you for reading with me. For more stories, please click the link to my YouTube channel below. Please hit like, share, and subscribe.